There are currently 5 teams right now in the Humongous League, but there are about to be 4 because the winner of this game goes on to the Backyard Division Finals to face Loba to see who can play for who will represent the Backyard in the Humongous League World Series. This is Season 5 playoffs here on the Backyard Sports Center. Hey everyone, it's Alex alongside BBOL and George Banuki. We are here live, very late at night, but we are more than excited to bring you this action. How you boys doing? I sense some favoritism here from B-Ball. All right, so you guys can go ahead and get your game started. Lil Waz, if you can hear me. You can't hear. Oops. Well, apparently they can't hear. What? Really? Give me a second. I think I know what's going on here. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear my wonderful co-commentators. That's going to be the whole thing. You're just going to be like, man, this game would be better if Lobo were here. That's going to... Something tells me he could still whip out like a 50 run. Really? Hold on, give me a second. You guys keep talking. I'm going to fix the desktop audio here real quick. There we go.
Are we in?
We're in.
Let's go. How's it going? My voice can be heard amongst the people now. I'll say it for the third time. Go Marlins! Go Marlins!
Third time's the charm.
Absolutely. Maybe because of this third time, Lobo will repeat as champion. Who knows? But right now, that's not important. Right now, we got to see who Loba's opponent will be for the Backyard Finals. And we got 2 very dangerous teams. Let's remember, Game 1, Lil Waz beat Killerbat 12-1. But then Killerbat came charging back yesterday with Game 2 and beat Lil Waz 3-0. So really, as they go back to Lil Waz's stomping grounds of Playground Commons, not Playground Commons, Parks Department Field number 2, it really is anyone's ball game. And we have lost. We have lost video. Oh dear.
It's back.
Oh,
We're
apparently
good.
the game started. Oh no, the stream froze and we missed a 2-run home run.
Wow. Yeah, that's whoa. That's a shock.
And it was Xena from.
Yep.
What a shocker.
Yeah, but this is already our good pal Lil Waz is up and running, and there hasn't even been an out recorded. Frank Thomas is going to be starting on the mound for the Orioles. Right now, batting is Larry Walker. Ooh, that one might be gone. That one will be gone.
That's gone.
Yeah, throughout the season, 7.1% of the time Larry was doing that.
A really good hit, especially for a line drive hit. Nearly 500 feet. The score is now 3-0 Monsters over the Orioles, and the Orioles have yet to record an out. Francesca Whitaker, 390 average over the regular season, gets on base relatively well. 79 power, 59 contact. That's fouled behind everyone. We're looking at a 1-2 count here from Frank Thomas. Ooh, good rip by Whitaker, but that one's going to be covered by, assumedly, Olive Hussein or Michiko Adachi out there in left field. Those two take left and center, respectively. And now we got Jason Kendall, a grounder.
Oh.
All right, over to Betty Houston. That's out number 2. And the Orioles are collecting themselves after a little bit of a rough start.
Melissa Waters can be dangerous at parks here, though. Be kind of dangerous.
81 power on Parks can go far.
Melissa Waters, these Jason Giambi statistical clone, hits it the opposite way, but it's foul. Thomas. There's a nasty right hook that he has. Oop. Don't you worry. Game footage is back.
I wonder what they were thinking. You know, Frank Thomas giving him the like 100 hook and the 100 heat.
Probably.
Or is it like go?
I was wondering if like maybe they just interviewed each player specifically and like what position did you play as a kid, and perhaps Frank Thomas played pitcher in Little League. I mean, it's very possible.
Yeah, and I usually the best. Well, I mean shortstop, but also pitcher when you're younger.
That is a walk
best kid.
from Melissa Waters.
Walk.
Wow.
And depending on who's coming up after Waters, it might be an easy out at second, but Rodriguez is a pretty good... Ivan Rodriguez is a pretty good hitter. He hits one far. He might be able to get Waters to second.
In this situation, I would almost be, trying to pitch like low middle and just get the ball in the field and get the out at 2. Melissa's deadly slow and no arm. Wow.
That has to be Rachel LaBuena then out there in left. If that's true, then Machiko's got to be a third, and we got Olive in center. Inside ball 1 to Nancy Chin, who is also a good hitter. However, only when she, makes contact. And she has. Deep into left. LaBuena is run on under it. She makes the catch.
Ooh.
And out number 3.
Nice catch.
Art always drops when it gets close to their head.
Now pitching Nancy Chin. Juan Gonzalez gets things rolling.
All right, leading off with the offensive heavy Orioles is Juan Gonzalez, and Nancy Chin is the pitcher for Little Waz and company. That's fly ball into center field. Larry Walker running over with Francesca Whitaker. Will they run into each other? No. Francesca is going to steal the ball from Larry, though, and make the catch for out number 1.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
deep. That's
Oh,
very
okay,
deep.
never mind.
Almost super close, and
Ooh. Barely past
Very
Francesca
close.
Whitaker. Then is going to stay at first. And that is a leadoff, very long single from the ever so dangerous Zanan Estrada. But here comes another dangerous hitter in Rachel LaBuena.
Love using Rachel. Very good for me last season. Very good.
From the windup and the pitch. Ball 2.
2 straight balls.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate.
Very good right hook from Nancy Chin. That is her best pitch. That's a 100 right hook. That's also a strike.
2-2.
Delivering.
From the windup and the off.
Looking at the Chuck Willery 2-2 count. And that one's going to the corner, but Francesca Whitaker,
nice catch.
the gap, not the corner. And Zenon stays at first. Another good hitter in Betty Houston. Very traditional to Killerbat style. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 players have the power of 80 or more.
Yeah, that's a nice combo, especially at this field. It's like the easiest team in the junior league.
1 and 2. From the stretch, 1-2 pitch.
The outside pitch to Houston is fouled.
Fouled back. And the
1 and 2, 2 out. Nancy Chin pitching, Betty Houston batting.
From the windup,
Houston had 3 home runs in the regular season, 12 RBIs.
from the windup, a 2-2 pitch. A swing.
That's popped up pretty deep. Well, Walker is going to get under that
Larry.
and make the catch.
Skill check. Does it.
And that'll do it in the first
Oh, after 1 inning of play, it's 3-0. The Monsters coming up to bat now.
Gail Weinman.
Gale. It's Gale.
A good defensive, decent defensive player is Gail Weinman.
He throws it. Low and inside, with nobody out.
Yeah, I have a player with 40 power. Well, it's like 50, but
A bouncy
Dominic
ball.
Hoskins, and it's difficult, but sometimes you do get nice hits when you hit like power. You get like those little corners, and it can be dangerous. I actually have more doubles with Dominic Hoskins than singles, which is just interesting.
Weinman did have 3 doubles in the regular season. However, she is unsuccessful there. Luann Louis, however, is going to run for an infield single.
Easy.
That's the Luann special.
Frank Thomas a little bit disappointed with Jocinda Smith there, following her over before she throws the ball. And we got Zena Fromm. And I assume this is how she got the home run last time, with Luann Louis getting on base and then setting Zena up for the 2-run shot.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
Oh wow.
A grounder.
A bouncy
Oh.
ball.
I think because she was squared, she wasn't able to get that
Now
one.
throws it over.
And Jocinda Smith
Oh,
comes
man.
off the bag.
Jocinda was not on base.
Jerry Walker up now.
Jocinda has an aggression of 65.
Larry Walker also hit a home run earlier today, and it was actually on camera, so we have proof of that.
We have proof of that. We don't have visual proof of Zena Fromm hitting that 2-run shot earlier, but we do have a source, and that source is Just Trust Me, Bro. Oh, what a good
Right
snap.
for Frank.
What a good snag
The rope toward the hole.
by the 4-height Frank Thomas.
Francesca Whitaker comes to the plate.
We got Whitaker now with 2 outs and 2 on.
Here's the motion. The pitch.
She hits one into the outfield. Luann Louis could score. She hits one into the outfield. This one's going to be caught, however, by La Buena, and that'll do it.
2 left on.
The Orioles are coming back up.
Nikki Winston.
To answer beats by Dwight 31, we know that Kenny Lofton's going to be in the re-release, or the remaster, or whatever.
No out.
It was officially announced by the Backyard Sports Center Twitter today, actually. That is the only pro mentioned. And
Are
still
they
not a...
having to get all those like deals again? They gotta like re-sign with the agents.
My guess is that they have to get like verbal confirmation with their agents or the players, because they can't just get
The swing.
Players Association license again, because the show
Yeah.
has like that good
And-
old can't no one else can have what I have deal, like
And
Madden does.
are those players even still licensed by the Players Association?
That's a great
You know,
question.
Quick throw to second.
Larry Walker unable to make that catch, and Winston's on with a leadoff single.
Frank Thomas, the batter. Ready now, and the throw. Strike
That's inside. That's a very hard slow ball to swing at.
from the windup, and the throw.
That's a right hook. That is perfectly placed in the outside bottom corner.
From
Strike 2. Nancy Chin with that deadly, deadly right hook.
into the windup, fire.
Little high slow ball. That's going to be ball 1.
Ready now, the pitch.
Frank Thomas also with a decent amount of home runs in the season, but this one a little short. Francesca.
Nice catch.
Rifled it.
1 out.
We got Jocinda Smith. That nickname, the MVP. She's a solid contact hitter.
Into the motion and the delivery. Low ball 1.
She'll fool you when you're trying to pick a good player in the regular game.
Yes.
If you don't know what
Yeah.
it really is about.
10 in batting does not mean you can hit it out of the park every single time. You gotta go deep in the game's archives like we have.
Unless you're playing 99, apparently. Apparently in 99, Jocinda does hit dingers.
Nice.
Yeah, in the original game, she can hit a dinger, but this, not as much.
It's a very sad downgrade. That looks hittable, and just Smith is gonna hit that one, but Kendall, easy grab.
Kendall.
Oh,
Oh,
unfortunately,
right over Luann.
seems to barely graze the top of Luann Louie's head, but she's fine. Ichigo Adachi. A very
I think
good.
Nikki would have been safe, regardless of the Jason throw to Luann or first.
Jin is a little bit tired now, so we got who I believe is Melissa Waters to replace her in the pitching position. Waters is the go-to relief choice for Lil Waz.
Yeah, looking at these pitching stats for Melissa Waters, letting people get hits 90% of the time, but people are not getting on that much against her when she is giving up those hits. So defense stands strong behind Melissa Waters.
Just like it did right there to end the second inning. And now it's time for Jason Kendall to potentially pulverize that ball, as he has just said. A grounder. He pulverized it into the ground. Past Michiko, though.
Right past Machiko.
Yeah, base hit for Jason Kendall. Brings up Melissa Waters.
All right, predictive call, home run.
Calling it right here. That's a good call. The fly ball to right field.
It has good height.
Zenon is gonna let that go past him, and that's a
didn't get it.
double.
Ground rule.
Off by 50%.
I should have called that the ball would go over the fence.
That you would have been right there.
that.
Yeah,
That is true.
You can't say it did not go over the fence. It's like shooting a basketball and it only hitting the net, even though it didn't go in, and you're like, haha, nothing but net. Ivan Rodriguez is a very decent hitter. Does have the capabilities of hitting the ball over the fence here in Parks Department Field number 2, but his power is only a 70.
Yeah, 70 seems to be a common theme in some of his stats. He's got 70 power, 70 contact, 70 coordination, 76 vision, getting a little crazy there, you know.
Yeah, grounder. Jason should be able to run home and score. Juan Gonzalez is going to be fooled, and the bases are loaded.
Bases are loaded.
All right, bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Nancy Chin. Monsters looking to put an exclamation point on this game, saying that they deserve to go to the backyard finals. Backyard division finals. Need to specify that. A 1-1 count to Nancy Chin. Chin had 2 RBIs in the regular season. Grounder foul.
And the count is 1-2. The target goes up. 1-2 pitch.
Miss one contact. Big strikeout, you know, player with the one contact, of course.
Full count.
Full count. It looks like they're sending everyone. Foul behind everyone.
That's typical Nancy Chin.
Not going to send him this time. That's a good hit. Into right center. Zenon's under it.
Right.
Easy catch. Jason will not go home, because they knew exactly what to do. They had to go to Juan, and Juan's got a cannon. Gail Weinman should be able to get bat on ball. And she does. A grounder that hits just in the feet.
Jocinda.
Throw home is in time.
Oh, nice throw.
And no runs are scored. But the bases are still loaded. You see Lil Waz is a little upset.
Shaking of shame.
And you can tell that Lil Waz is on a mech because his mouse grew as he shook it.
The coach calls timeout.
This is the real Mac versus PC battle. Like those commercials. There it is.
Now pitching, Nikki Winston. He's set. Cuts to the plate. Low ball 1.
Ooh. Definitely do not want to walk here.
And the delivery. Swinging.
A grounder.
A bouncing ball.
Right to the pitcher, who is now Nikki Winston, and he's able to throw to third to get the force out, and the Orioles get out of the biggest jam they've had thus far in this game. And now we got Olive Hussein.
Into the windup. Throws it. Strike 1. Nobody out.
All right, Olive Hussein looking at Melissa Waters.
Here's the pitch.
Oliver Stain does not strike out very often, so
0-2.
let's see what happens here. 3% strikeout in the regular season. I may have just jinxed that. Okay, good.
Chopper to
Ball in
Hussein
play.
to Fromm, throw to first, barely.
Close, but out.
Only gets on half the time though, when she's hitting those balls in play though. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good.
The target goes out. The delivery. Strike.
Dangerous Juan Gonzalez
1 out.
looks at a strike.
The windup and delivered. The swing.
That's a fly ball into deep left field. That one's
be
going
over.
back at the
Yeah.
track, at the wall. It's gone. One gone yet again. It's 3-1.
Gone.
Juan Gonzalez. Let's go, Juan. Fights back. Puts one on the board. Shows them what the
It's
Orioles are all
Juan.
about.
One gone.
Very short, but very effective. Juan Gonzalez home run.
And this man can do it too. Let's see if we can get a 3-2 game off one pitch. One pitch. Let's go. Out of the park, Zen, and right here. Oh, come on.
Not quite, but it's gonna go foul. So he still has another shot.
1 out.
Melissa Waters going to opt for an inside pitch.
Another strike.
Denon watches it. It's not his pitch, but it's a strike.
The windup. Throws it.
Left hook,
No
will he swing?
favoritism.
Yes, he will.
Bouncing ball.
Unfortunately, it's an easy ground out to Nancy Chin at first.
Out.
I'll say no favoritism, but I will be rooting for the underdog this game. So say the Orioles take over, I'll start going for the Monsters again. But right now we need Rachel to hit a dinger. Let's go,
Rachel has hit a dinger.
Dude,
It's 3-2.
She was listening to you.
Ball is out of here, and it ain't
You know, if you call dinger on just about every at bat, you'll get one. You'll get one. You know.
She'll get one eventually.
Atta girl, Rachel. 3-2 game. Ball game.
It's anyone's game at this point.
I mean, not that 3-0 isn't a ball game at Parks, but
Yeah, at Parks, anything's possible.
Betty Houston steps up.
Mr. 89 powers up the bat now.
Betty Houston, a good power hitter.
Stretch. Cuts to the plate.
Closer in
That was ball.
stats-wise to Angela Del Vecchio, who is also an 89 power.
Timeout.
Coach is calling a timeout. I think he's going to make a pitching change. He's going to go back to Nancy. No, he's going to go to Luann, question mark. No, he's going to go to Gail. No, he's going to go to Luann's going to
A
go
lot
to
of
second.
swapping going around.
Woo.
Now
Settles on Gail.
takes the stretch and the offering.
See,
Gail-
I do enjoy placing your worst player in right field, but then I don't like when you throw to the right side of the plate there.
Ball 2.
Gail
But,
has a good fastball and a good right hook.
The delivery.
Speaking of right hook, there's one right now, and it's fouled behind everyone. 2-2,
Fouled off.
2 out.
From the windup and the delivery.
A good hit by Houston, deep. Will Kendall get there? No.
Oh,
Francesca, and it
nobody's
goes
going
up against
for
the
it.
wall. But Houston is not that fast. She will try for second, though.
Over to second. Whoop.
And she will
Oh,
probably make second. She will
Luann.
make second because Luann Louis could not wrangle the ball. And we got a runner in scoring position with 2 out. Nikki
No
Winston
one said you
could
could
tie
use
it.
a little bit of luck.
He could also put the Orioles in the lead. One of those 2 things could happen. Those are 2 options. Or the Monsters could get out of this inning.
Take
With
the
no
stretch
damage done.
And delivered. High ball 2.
2 balls, though.
The stretch. She delivered. They have a runner on second.
There's one.
2 out. Takes their stretch. A 2-1 pitch. High ball.
That is high, ball 3.
3-1.
Vision for Nikki is not great. Oh, wow. Then he just goes for the walk.
The third ball and 1 over.
Probably not what he wanted.
No,
it was
well, I think that
intentional.
was exactly what he wanted.
Well, yeah, not what the Orioles wanted though.
Frank Thomas
Yeah,
is
I would
batter.
say that.
But
Frank Thomas could hit a dinger, and then it's exactly what the Orioles want.
Strike 1.
not off a painted pitch like that.
Runners on first and second. 2 out.
Frank Thomas.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Ball
Good
1.
pitch, but ball 1.
She kicked. Fire. That was ball 2. And the count is 2-1. From the stretch and the delivery.
All right, so it's a 2-2 count with 2 out, 2
From
on.
the windup and the pitch.
High, ball 3.
3-2. From the windup, cuts to the plate. A swing.
That's a line drive. It's gonna be caught by Luann
Oh,
Louis
nice
with the
catch
running
by
grab.
Luann.
That's it for the third inning.
We are now
I really-
officially.
Monsters ahead, up by 1.
Oh, so I really do like those fast people at second base for those types of plays, especially the ones that typically aren't great fielders in the outfield, like Luann, bad vision, short. They get to the ball quickly and just make a play.
Zena Fromm's gonna line this one straight to her counterpart, who almost,
Goes right through him.
hit right in front of him. He was able to corral it and hold her to first base, and she is safe on first. The time now, we're halfway through the game. It's time for the trivia question of the game, not brought to you by Aflac at all. So Ivan Rodriguez is in this game, of course, as Larry Walker looks at ball 1. There are 3 teams he only played 1 or less than half a season with. Actually, there are 2 teams he only played half a season with. Can you name those 2 teams? And don't look on Baseball Reference to cheat. Good grab by Frank Thomas. See if you can guess off the top of your head, and I will have the answer at the top of the 5th.
Into the motion and delivered. Swing. Tattoos that one.
No.
Bang.
Ooh, off of
Oh,
Betty Houston's head. No one is
straight to
covering second.
Betty's head.
Everyone is safe.
Wow.
Jason Kendall at the plate.
Bring it on!
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing.
Jason Kendall rips this one into left. And it goes
Oh,
past La
opening.
Buena. It looks like we're going to get another run in for the
Zena's
Monsters.
getting in for sure.
Break the third.
Yep. Now it is 4-2.
And they've scratched out another run.
The Orioles, who just scored 2, give up 1 inning after. Let's see. Good response from the Monsters, but I need the Orioles to get a double play right here, I think, if they want to keep battling.
1 out. From the windup, rose it.
Waters
The swing.
on line drive to be
fouled
safe.
back, and the count is 0-2. Takes the stretch. The pitch.
High and inside. A little inside.
He's set. The 1-2 pitch.
That one is also inside.
2-2.
We're back at a 2-2 count with 2 on, but 1 out.
He's set. And the offering. And
Ooh, got her with
Oh.
that right hook. And they were going for the hit and run. And this might be it. Will. Jason's having trouble. Jason's dancing. What's going on here? That is a double play. A very crazy double play. And the Orioles get out of another jam, but not without giving up another run. It is now 4-2.
Ready now, and the pitch. A swing.
A liner to start things off. Xenofraud with the run
nice
grab.
catch by Xeno.
Out of there. Michiko Adachi comes to the plate.
Chico.
Ready now, cuts to the plate. Strike one.
Hopefully, we can get a look on Jason's vitals to make sure he's okay after that very continuous jumping up and down while also going backwards. It's got to be a lot on the child.
Takes the stretch and the delivery.
You know, I feel like especially the head, the way it kept going down on the ground and then up and down, it looked pretty gruesome.
All in pace.
He's probably very nauseous after that.
We should get him in the blue 10, I think.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. Strike
Hussein
one.
looks at not her pitch. For strike one, Weinman stays on the mound.
Swing.
Fouled behind everyone.
Over in foul territory. 0-2. Ready now. Pitch on the way. Struck her out.
Strike three, and we go to the fifth. It's a two-run ball game. Monsters 4, Orioles 2. We go back to our
And the fourth
trivia
is over.
question of the game, brought to you by Not Aflac.
Up by 2.
We know that Ivan Rodriguez, of course, played with the Rangers, played with the Florida Marlins. That was his first World Series ring, was with the Florida Marlins. Went to a second World Series with Detroit in 2006.
0-1.
He also played with Washington to round out his career, but halfway through his stint in 2008 with Detroit, he was traded to the New York Yankees, and then he was signed the next year by
Ball one.
the Houston Astros before finishing his 2009 campaign
Here's the motion.
back in Texas.
Swinging. A long fly.
Live ball by Melissa Waters over to Zenon Estrada, who makes the catch for out number 1.
Got it.
So to repeat, the answers were the Astros and the Yankees.
I'm sending this one back to Vega Baja.
And I just cannot
T1,
picture
leads
Ivan Rodriguez in pinstripes at all.
low and inside. 1 out. He winds and the throw.
Right now, I see him in blue and purple as he rips that one into left.
Slices to the ball.
Gets past La Buena.
Gets it off the wall.
Looks like Ivan's going to try and stretch this into a double. He will.
And
He makes it.
Nancy Chin.
Miss Chin. It's one contact, but
From the
little nice
windup,
bit of
he
power.
throws it. Low ball one. They
Low
have a
for
runner
ball
on
1.
1 out.
Thomas.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way.
Outside pitch this time.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Good try, but it's just a little too outside.
Ready now and delivered. Low
Whatever.
ball 3. From the windup and the pitch. Swung on.
Jen's going to foul that one behind. Oh, 3-1. It's a hitter's count right here.
1 pitch.
Oh,
Strike
woo.
2.
Inside
Oh,
strike
gonna see it
2.
From the windup, a 3-2 pitch.
Payoff.
And that's
Strike 3
Oh.
called.
Painted in the corner.
Payoff for Frank. Jeez.
Gail Weinman steps up.
We're back with Gail. Gail's up there swinging already.
From the
She's
windup
ready.
and delivered. The swing.
That's a deep one, a little shallow, just a little, but it's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to score Ivan Rodriguez from second, and it's 5-2. Gail Weinman with her own RBI
Score.
late
Ooh.
here in the game.
Just like it was 2 innings ago now.
This one's for
3
you.
score difference.
Ready
Luann
now,
has
here's
gotten
the
on base
pitch.
twice today.
A swing.
Here's her fourth attempt. Gale's gonna go back to first.
Chucks it over.
Trying to go for that hit and run style.
Runner on first. 2 out.
I think you kind of got to do that with Luann's bat.
That was ball 1. 1-1. Ready now. The 1-1
The
pitch.
pitch is gonna be a right hook. A blooper right in front of Nikki.
A bouncing ball. And
Gale's
The
out
throw
though.
to second is not gonna be in time, and so
Oh,
2 on for Zena From. Or Zena From.
Pretty
Listen
poor
to Sonny.
throw from Lucinda.
thrown.
It's Zena From. Zena From. That is how Sunny Day pronounces it in this game. I had to listen
And the throw.
real closely to that one.
High and outside. Runners on first and second. 2 out. Target goes up. And the offering.
Right hook. That's in there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Zena's like, put one inside. I dare you.
Put one anywhere in the zone, I dare you.
Now pitching. Rachel LaBuena.
Now Rachel Labuena.
Actually has 2 good hooks. And the heat, I guess?
A liner.
I don't know if she has a heat. I
Over
thought
to
she had 2
Winston.
good
Throw
hooks.
to second.
Tosses it over.
Oh!
Second.
oh.
Luann Lee barely makes it
Larry Walker up.
to second, and Larry Walker's up with the bases loaded.
Go here.
Oh, never mind. My mistake. Rachel just has 100 heat and bad every other pitch.
2 out. Into the motion and delivers. Ball 2. 2-0.
Yeah, that hook didn't have a lot of bite to it. Walker's looking at a 2-0 count.
And the throw.
That's a strike.
And the count is 2-1.
He could have ripped that one too if he swung at it, but he chose not to.
Into the motion. The 2-1 pitch. Ball
Ooh, that was almost a good pitch, but it's a little inside.
Oh, definitely don't want to walk him here, but Larry Walker's scary.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Keep it together. He's got
And he was squared there.
Caught him outside, yeah.
Wind up. She delivers.
Fly ball
Oh.
center field. That's deep.
Center.
Where is that going to go? It's going to go straight into
Oh.
the hands of Olive Hussein in center. And
Left on.
the Orioles get out of yet another bases loaded jam. The second one in a row. Now the Orioles just have to respond as Nancy Chin goes back to the mound. Juan Gonzalez leads things off.
Ready now. Cut to the plate. Swing.
A grounder.
A bouncing ball.
And Nancy Chin's going to grab that one. It drops.
Oh,
Nope.
she.
And Juan
That is like,
Gonzalez.
what are you doing, Nancy?
Zenon Estrada steps up to bat.
Zenon now. 1 for 2.
The pitch.
I'll
Low and
watch
away.
that one.
Into the
Many
ball.
opportunities for these Orioles.
That was
Ball 2.
Runner on first. Nobody out. From the
Nancy a
windup,
little rattled after falling on the ground on that grounder.
wind it.
Hard shot into left.
He's all over it. Strike
Easily picked up by Francesca. And Juan Gonzalez will be out at second. That's all.
Rachel LaBuena comes to the plate. Watch it.
This is my girl. This is my girl.
From the windup, the delivery.
She could hit a home run right here. I won't say she will.
Runner on first.
She definitely could, though.
It is within the realm of possibility.
The power's there.
From the windup, pitch on the way.
Low ball, little low ball for ball 2.
Ready now. The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Low ball again.
3-1.
Here we go, Rachel. This is
The
it.
stretch. The delivery.
Maybe not. Okay, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
The runner goes.
Thought about it, definitely.
I was kind of on the same path. I thought that one was a little higher and a little bit more outside, more middle.
Swinging.
That one's deep into left.
Uh,
There's a good catch by Francesca out there in left field, and there's 2 out. And the 2 dangerous hitters
Betty Houston.
in the Orioles lineup have been taken care of. Betty Houston, while also dangerous, just not as the previous 2 hitters.
Pitch on the way. Low ball 1.
It's still with the Orioles closer
Target goes up and the
in
pitch.
this game.
Swinging.
Foul behind everyone.
Into the
That's a high fly ball into left.
Under it.
Whitaker
Bonk, bonk.
Oh,
Oh,
right
dang.
there
Oh,
with
right
the cone
there.
catch.
that'll
And
She was there
makes-
for all three.
one on first.
And now she's up the bat.
Monsters are out in front, up by
In answer to your question, Puyo, the monsters are the little monsters. The little monsters.
Doing big things.
the wind up, the pitch, the swing,
Grounder.
a bouncing ball, lays out.
Oh, he falls.
Got it.
But in
On with the
time.
cannon, though.
Now over to home. Jason Kendall at the plate.
See what Kendall can do here.
Ready now, and the delivery. Ball one, one out. From the windup, head to the plate, a swing.
A good hit by Kendall.
One left,
That will go into center field, barely over
gets away from
the head
Oh,
of the shortstop.
nobody's ready for it.
fires it over.
Ooh. Easy double. For
Melissa
Mr.
Waters steps
Kendall.
up to bat.
Now we got Waters.
Into the windup, she delivers.
That's very hittable, but she hits it the opposite direction of where she wants to hit it.
One out. From the windup and the throw.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1.
La Buena stays on the mound
Takes her
for
stride.
Killerbat and company.
1-1 pitch.
Ooh.
La Buena had one singular pitch in the regular season, as well as one strikeout, so assumedly it was probably to use a power-up pitch to strike someone out.
The windup pitch on the way. Swung on.
Deep fly ball into right field, going back at the track, at the wall, it's gone!
Oh my god.
Nice
7-2!
homer.
This ball is gone.
Wow.
She only had one during the regular season.
This puppy's headed for orbit.
That's insane.
Using that line drive to make the score 7 Little Monsters, 2 Baltimore Orioles. Seven Little Monsters just so happens to also be the name of a TV show. An old kids cartoon from back in the day.
Yvonne Rodriguez steps up.
Watch this one.
Say Stave gets it.
From the stretch, the delivery, a swing. Strike! One out. Here's the motion, the delivery. Swing!
Ron
Another
swings at
strike.
strike 2.
And the count is 0-2.
Monsters having done plenty of damage here.
Here's the pitch. Swing! And the
Juan
foul
Rodriguez
ball. And
fouls
the
this one.
count is 0-2. Here's the windup and the delivery.
Low.
Low ball one.
1-2 count now.
Here's the windup and delivers. Swing! A bouncing ball. Easy play for her.
And we got
Nice
an
grab
easy
by
out.
Jocinda.
That's up. She's set, and the offering low ball.
Inside. Nancy Chin looking at ball 1.
She is ready.
No
and
hits today.
delivers.
Maybe that'll change with this sharp line drive to foul.
So
Oh,
close.
if that wasn't fouled, that might have gone past.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The wing.
That was a fly ball. Very deep fly ball. Nikki Winston.
Running up to it.
And
past it.
he,
Oh.
he catches it with his feet, which doesn't count.
Nancy finally makes space.
Gail Weinman.
Beautiful touch though on the pitch.
The coach calls timeout.
Yeah, this is definitely soccer.
Big Frank Thomas on the hill. Takes the stretch and the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That one stops at second. Throw to second.
Over to second.
Chin makes it to second.
Over the head.
And it goes past
Oh,
Thomas.
thrown past Frank.
And
Saw
now,
that coming a mile away.
instead of first and second, we have 2 runners in scoring position. And Luann Louis is back up to the plate. To the base? To the plate.
Stand back, you kid. He winds and delivers. The wing.
A grounder.
A bouncing ball.
Thomas
Get it.
doesn't
Lance
pick
been
it up,
very
will not
lucky.
bother to throw it to second first.
Steps up to bat.
And they can only stand in horror as Xena Frome
The windup and the
you see Thomas shake his head multiple times,
ball.
not knowing what to do here. Lil Waz is going full send. Deep into center. That's very, very high. It's very, very deep. Going back at the track, at the wall, a grand salami! The Monsters have possibly put the last nail in the coffin for these Orioles.
Yeah, that's a little bit more than 3 runs now.
In the Xena versus Xenon battle, Xena won.
Larry Walker up now. Let's go here. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike. 2 outs. From the windup, pitch on the way. The swing. And
Larry Walker.
foul ball. 0-2. He's set. Here's the pitch.
High, ball one.
Ball.
Stay safe with a quote to
From the
that will resonate for the rest of the offseason for Waz. Oh dear. Left field. Goodbye. 12-2.
I sent that one to Canada. Goodbye, baseball. Nice shot.
I was about to say Stave made a very good quote that will probably ring in Killerbat's head for the rest of the offseason. You live by parks, you die by parks.
Francesca Whitaker steps up to bat. Into the windup. He throws it.
Thomas,
A swing.
swing and a miss, strike one.
2 outs. He winds, throws it. That was a ball. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. A swing. Foul. And the count is 1-2. Takes the stretch and the pitch. The swing. A long
That's deep. Zenon's there. He'll make the catch. And the Orioles
and she's
are
out.
going to go back up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Xena from Grand Slam.
Then steps up to bat.
24 hits, 12 runs for the Monsters.
Here's the motion and the throw. Ball 1.
Monsters just showing how dangerous Parks Department Field number 2 really is.
Ball 2. Nobody out. Into the windup. Throws it. That was
Low ball 3.
3-0. Here's the motion and the pitch.
Hittable, but Winston does feel like swinging right now.
Windup 3-1 pitch. The swing.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ready now. 3-2.
Winston
Roll
low for ball 4, and Winston will take his base.
Frank Thomas, the batter. Into the motion, fires.
The mercy rule technically is in effect here, but of course Killerbat
Runner on
is very much a never give up type of person.
windup, pitch on the way. Swung on.
It's a very good example for everyone here in the league. Luan Louis goes past Luan Louis. That should be an easy play at second.
To second.
One away.
Send him back.
Greg drips up a little bit and decides to take a nap on the first base bag.
Jocinda Smith comes to bat.
We almost had a sequel to Jason Kendall right there.
Almost, but he remembered and he was like, no.
She's set. And the delivery.
And there for strike 1.
the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Smith looks at it inside. Slow ball.
Takes her stretch. She delivers. A swing.
Swing and a ground ball.
Bouncing ball.
The Frome goes past Frome.
Got it. Tosses it over.
And once again, the out is made at second.
Michiko Adachi steps up to bat. The coach calls timeout.
So it's looking like the 4 teams left in the Humongous League right now. We got Little Waz 26, CRK,
Now pitching.
Loba, and
Takes the stretch. Throws it. What was that?
if I'm not mistaken,
Call it a wild pitch.
yes,
Runner on first. 2 out.
Orlando Stars is that other player.
Into the windup.
Loba and Orlando Stars will play each other in the front yard finals. And Lil Waz 26 will play CRK in the backyard finals. The final score here today, Little Monsters 12, Baltimore Orioles 2. As the Orioles are eliminated, Little Waz 26 takes the Monsters to the backyard finals. See who will take that backyard division championship here soon. But good games, of course, to both players. It's been a very fun game to watch for certain, and a great season to KB, who takes the exit with pride, as he was down by 10 but finished out the game. So that's a very good example here for the league. But Little Waz takes the dub 12-2. George, that was a fun game to watch. Would you not agree?
I agree there, Alex. It was a great game to watch. At first it was close, but then Lil Waz really started putting up runs, especially with that grand slam.
Absolutely. That Grand Slam really did it in there for the Monsters. Well, Waz is going to play a very, very in his prime CRK at his Bombers, fresh off of a RBBL championship. Lil Waz, who won a... Lil Waz and CRK, by the way. Lil Waz was the Season 3 Junior League champion. CRK was the Season 4 Junior League champion. And now those two are going to play in the backyard finals for Season 5 in the Humongous League. It's all comes full circle. It was very exciting. Meanwhile, in the front yard finals, Loba will play Orlando Stars. We're going to take a little break here, but when we come back, it's RBBL action, the first match of the week. We got a whole other game of backyard sports for you guys. This one is the first game of the week for the RBBL, our offline league. It'll be Crazy Eights versus P. Sanchez, and we'll have that for you here in a little bit, so stay tuned.
Ball.